We left the Fillies in a life or death situation, with Applebloom and Diamond Tiara hanging at the cliffside. But there's hope. There's a big branch right above them. But they can't reach it. But they have a plan. Silver Spoon gives Scootaloo a boost. She uses her wings to get higher, while being backed up by the unicorn's magic. They try their hardest and she reaches the branch. Right away they hold it down to the ponies in need. Diamond grabs on. The others start to pull, and with combined might, they get them up. The Fillies are relieved and exhausted, when suddenly, boom, a thunderstorm. Now they have multiple reasons why they can't stay here, but mostly because they don't want to fall off the cliff. They walk and walk, but Diamond is questioning. They won't be seen by whoever is searching in the rain anyway, but neither Applebloom nor Diamond herself have a better idea. In that moment, the rain stops and reveals a beautiful valley view, which gets immediately interrupted by Snips and Snails screaming for help. Bad decision. It caused a small ravine. It's a miracle that nobody was hurt. But since it's getting late, they really have to find shelter. They walk and walk once more, until they reach a scary cave. But they don't really have a choice if they want to survive the night. So they slowly pace into the cave, and luckily it's empty. Diamond Tiara of course wants to take credit for it, but they gotta focus. Next step is to make a fire. They gather up some sticks and such, but nobody knows how to actually start a fire. Well, not in a traditional way, but the unicorns know some magic. So yeah, even Snips and Snails can be useful sometimes. Now time to tally up the food. They have some healthy stuff and some snacks. The CMC wants to share, but the other four refuse and start fighting. Applebloom has enough and jumps in. Why do they constantly have to be so mean? Diamond Tiara retaliates loudly. They are better than everyone else. If they are also too good to stay together in that cave. Diamond and Silver Spoon actually feel bad about that. It's only that they have always been told that they were better. They are from the two richest families in Ponyville and are under intense pressure. But the CMC understands more than they think. Their siblings are the heroes of Equestria, who are also running businesses and more. How can they ever live up to that? The rich ones are surprised. They didn't know poor ponies can have problems too. Now it's Snips and Snails' turn. They feel bad too. Everyone always treats them like idiots. They never saw out of each other's perspectives, even if those two have done some pretty stupid stuff. But in the end, they can now have a laugh about everything. They aren't so different after all, even if the bully duo still doesn't feel that way completely. They stay in the cave anyway. It's a scary night out there. The next morning, Diamond is up early and looks over the valley. Applebloom wakes up and reassures her that the adults are searching for them. In that moment, they see something unusual, and it's fast approaching. It's the Turul, a majestic giant bird. It screeches loudly and disappears. This woke up the others, as well as alerted the search party, who flies in at that moment. Word got around that they were missing, and even the Wonderbolts helped in the search. And with the help of the Turul, they found them. Back in Ponyville, a party was waiting for them. Everyone is incredibly happy to see them again, but curious how they survived. They worked together, and in the process, learned to understand each other better. Even the bullies. But Diamond already disproves that feeling when begging for the week without homework on her own. At least Snips and Snails thank them for the help, and then immediately go back to their dorky selves, and move to find the pony with the cake. This was a weird story, kinda setting up for a redemption for the bullies at some point, but not going through with it. I honestly could have lived without it. Crusaders of the Lost Mark does it well enough, but this is a nice hint on the future reformation. Then there are Snips and Snails, showing more than just their dorky side, and they desperately needed that. Another nice thing was the inclusion of the Turul, which is a mythical bird, and I'm always here for more mythology, even if his crown looks goofy. But what do you think? Was this comic necessary? Let me know. Join my Discord to discuss some more. Thanks for your patience, especially to Maverick, and until next time for the Bonnie Spoony fellas, and bye.